So yeah, then the goal for today is to just now finish up with this Discovery space shuttle, and then only a few left to go of the smaller ones, and then next week can hopefully start getting a whole bunch of this listed. So I just finished now with the spaceship, so that is all done. I do have two of these, which of all of the Lego parts, any Lego part, I know there's this one, and there's like a 2x2 plate that has like two studs out of it that's like similar to this, but these bricks are practically physically impossible to separate no matter what you do. So yeah, I tried taking these two apart. It just does not work. So they're here, so I remember to, so that like when I then part out the set, I can just easily see why they're not in with the others for that. But then everything else is done now. I'm curious though, I'm gonna look it up if those 1 second, just trying to see if there's a part number on one of these. No, just search up Discovery. I'm curious if the stickers are pre-applied or not on this. We'll see. Okay, so there's no stickers on that. Okay, yeah, so all the stickers had to be manually applied to the parts. That would have been quite a bit for on the set, because there's a lot of stickers. I'm not sure if they've been added to the catalog. I don't think so. Yeah, none of the stickered counterparts have been added. I don't know if I'll be getting to that for this set or not. The parts might just end up in a bag on the side until eventually one day I might. Used the pen earlier and I forgot to put those drawers back. But then, yeah, then I'm going to move these over to the side of the table, and then, might work on this one next. I think this is the one that also has, I know the parts are here somewhere. Not sure which bag. There's a lot of random bags. Is it this one? And I think this is from this one here. But then, okay, is it this one? Oh no, this is from that one. Let's see, yeah, this is from this one, and I think this is from this one. But actually, this might not be from this one. Okay, this is from this one, I think, because this one has like a stand for the Coliseum for the picture that was on it. And so it's here somewhere, and I'm just knocking pieces off of different sets, but I know it's here somewhere. I might have to find it off camera. Okay, is it right here? Okay, yeah, this is it here with the Roman Coliseum set. So yeah, then I'll probably work on this one next then. So just finished with that set now, went quite fast, but since this one over here is practically identical, well, I mean, it's not really the same, but looking at it, it's practically the same car, at least to me. I'm not a car guy, so I might as well work on it next. I think that these here are the other things for it. Let's just check. 10252 and set. Yep, that should be it. Not seeing that thing, but it might be somewhere in here, because I see something there. That might just be part of the top. Yeah, I think it's just that thing there is that thing. Although that looks brick built almost, but I don't see it anywhere else in that photo. But, oh no, that isn't brick built. That's definitely a cloth. So that should be here. And then there's a whole bunch of the different plates and stuff like that, which there's something in here that's yellowed a little bit, I think, though it might just be the bag. But let's just take a quick look at this. No, this here is a cooler or something. So yeah, there might just be some of those things floating around somewhere, but I don't see them anywhere. But if I do, they'll probably just end up in the stickered counterpart container stack over there. Just finished. Actually, I forgot these wheels somehow, so I'll take those apart. But then I am now finished with this set. Not all, but I'd say probably around 30% of the white parts are yellowed, so I will have to make sure I look through that when I go extra closely to make sure which ones are and aren't, because like you can see, normal there, yellowed there. Probably won't pick up on camera too well, but it is definitely yellowed on that side. Maybe holding it to some of this stuff will help. a little. You can kind of see it there. But yeah, then also I'm just curious because I'm pretty sure this here is a spare wheel for the set, but it's a completely different wheel than all of the others. So that is interesting. But yeah, then this is done, and I probably still have time for one more small one. So I decided to work on this set 21320. The flat box dimensions and the instructions don't have dimension. The flat box and the instructions don't have dimensions yet, so I'll work on those later. But then I'm guessing he was not interested in finishing the set, the guy I bought this from, because 3 of the bags are still built. The others were already built, covered in dust, meaning they were probably displayed for a while, but I'm not sure if these are like alternate builds or something. But then, yeah, it's, even though they're still new sealed, I am going to just list them as used, because to go through a set, just to try and get a few of them for, I don't know, might be an extra $2 or something, new versus used, since it's mostly just generic stuff there, not really worth it. So I'm just going to consider it all used and open it up and mix it in with this. But a lot of it's dusty and stuff. I already cleaned that off a little bit, but it still is dusty. It's just real difficult to get at cleaning it when the skeleton's there. And then you can easily see on this one here that is all dust, so it's going to be a fun one to clean up. But yeah, then I'll just try to get this one done and then call it a day. Yogurt time. But yeah, then it's now the Monday, so then I am going to, actually I'll probably, while I have a little bit of free space, try to tackle these guys first. So then I'll work on adding the dimensions for these things. And I also had someone who ordered some stuff, and then they paid, and then after they paid, they said they no longer wanted some of the stuff, so I have to sort out that stuff, try and figure out all that stuff. But then I'll work on that, add dimensions for this, and then finish taking apart this set. And then I know I've counted several times, but I want to count one more time. So we've got the book from Hoodwinked, and then that, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think there's 17 sets left to take apart, although I may have double counted this one potentially. I'm not entirely sure, and I might have missed one somewhere like this. Now, that's probably part of this one or something, I don't know, but it's much less now. And so yeah, then try to get as much done as I can. Well, after like, I want to say probably 5 years or so, the battery in my multimeter finally died. No, that's not a multimeter, is it? I'm not sure. I already forget the name of it. And I have the case here, and I'm pretty sure I still have a spare one that came with it. But that battery lasted quite a long time, and I'll see if I can open up this case with one hand. There we go. So there is a spare battery. That is a very nice idea to have a spare battery in there. So let's see if this fixes it. I'll just push it down for now. And it is not turning on. It might need the case or something, but actually the battery has just as high of a chance of being dead as well, considering how long it's just been sitting around for in all sorts of different environments. But yeah, who knows, but I'll have to get a new battery for this now. I've now gotten a new battery, and it works. I have to recalibrate it so it's 0 when it should be. But yeah, then it works now, and it's been a very long time since the numbers were this clear, because before I couldn't even see it unless I had it in the light because the screen was so dim because the battery had almost no power. But yeah, then that is good again. So that set is now done. Now on to the next, and I'm thinking the next will be this one, because I'm pretty sure it's multiple bags. Like, we've got this thing here, which is that, but then I have this thing here, which looks like it might also be it, but it, actually no, this one here might be the one promo that had the spaceship thing. So this might not actually be from, actually no, it's got the thing that, this might be from it. Okay, yeah, it's that thing there, along with some other random stuff. And there, okay, so that's a space station. This here is probably not from it. Okay, no, this here is from the truck here. So there's that. That's from architecture. So we got the space station, hidden side, this thing, and stuff there. So that should be all of it for this set. And then I'm just looking over here. Which one was this? Okay, that was that one. So I've still got these new sets to part out and stuff like that. So might be able to get a decent amount of this taken apart today. So yeah, like I had expected, these sets are really easy to go through, just flying through them at this point. So that is the next set down. It was also missing dimensions for the instruction manual because the instruction manual was in the bag, so I was able to get that done. I think that the next one I'll work on is this monster truck one because it's got a burger, or its burger's not there, burger is here. That's from the other thing, so might as well work on it next. I think this goes here, and then the burger's supposed to be on this thing here, if we can get that. So yeah, then there's the burger thing. So yeah, then I'll work on this one next. Another set down. So that means I should probably work on the International Space Station set now because it's taking up the next most room thing for that. So yeah, then okay, this here is from it, I think. I know it's the same solar panel things. Okay, yeah, I think this is like a satellite or something. But then this stuff here, actually no, this here is from the one set, I think, that I took apart, which I'll have to see if I can find again. Might have been this one here, actually. Yeah, I can see here there's a shield, and I remember it was the same design with the brick all like that, because there's not easy to take that one apart. Put that brick in there, and then I'll take this one apart if I can, which I'll do off camera then. But yeah, making progress. Now the space station is done as well. So I know I probably already said which one I was going to do next, but I don't remember. But this one's been in the way for a while, so I'm going to work on the hidden side set next. That set is now done. I'm specifically avoiding putting it in a whole bunch of containers because that is as many containers as I have left. So since the remaining sets, for the most part, are overall smaller, I might just end up doing one container per set. So one thing from the eBay room, there's card 183. I can't really see much. I think that's 163. Let's bring all these to the front so it's all kind of together. 183 is actually the very last one. A RPA of Luke Adam, and it was just $6, so it's nothing crazy or anything like that, but one more hockey card sold. So I won this minifigure lot on eBay here for $164. So the main one was this Obi-Wan Kenobi light up, so it looks to be in good condition. If it doesn't light up, I can swap out the battery, but yeah, then that is a really nice minifigure in there. And then there's just a whole bunch of other solid things like Uruk-hai with armor, the armor's torso on the Mandalorian, then Newt Gunray, that's a decent value version, then Jango Fett and Boba Fett, and then some Lord of the Rings, well, at least one Lord of the Rings torso there. That's a Han Solo torso, that's got a bit of value. Then that mask is decent, the blue Batman is decent, the transparent clear standard motorcycle helmet is decent, and just a whole bunch of other decent stuff mixed in. So I ended up getting this one for $164 USD plus shipping. Still watching a few other things, but yeah, it's nice to finally be buying some auctions, bidding on some auctions again. Yogurt time. So all of the orders are now shipped out, and so yeah, then now hopefully can take apart these few sets, and then they will all be taken apart, and then finally it will be time to list. And just if you don't know what's going on here, it probably does not look like this, along with that, and probably some other stuff. No, that's not it. Mixed in here does not look like well, including this like 30 sets or something like that, but it does kind of make sense if you can remember where all the stuff is. Next up is this Apollo 11 lunar landing set. This is my second attempt at filming this, because the last time that I filmed a few minutes ago, then all of a sudden a spider dropped down from the roof there, and then I tried getting it with the vacuum thingy there to catch bugs, but then as soon as it made contact with the spider, I think it jumped on me or something, because I felt something on my skin, and so then I flung around like a drunk man for about 15 seconds, but then when I stopped, I couldn't find the spider anywhere. I found a few things that might have been the spider on the floor somewhere, all of which I put in the garbage, but I think there's a very high chance there is a spider, most likely not alive anymore, somewhere here, because it was right here, like it was floating right here. I was standing here, and then I looked to my side, and there's just a spider sitting right here, and that wasn't fun. And then I got the thing in over here, so it's probably somewhere here, which isn't nice. Luckily, I didn't bring my tea down when that happened. I brought it down after it happened, so I know it's not in my tea, but it could be pretty much anywhere else. If it wasn't one of the things I found on the floor. I'm hoping it was one of the things I found on the floor, but it probably isn't. But then, yeah, then this here's the next set to work on taking apart, and then after that, only a few left, and then it will be done. If I do need more containers, I may salvage some of the containers from there or something, just to finish up this stuff, because there's two somewhat larger sets, the Apollo and then the bike. This one here isn't really that big, I'd say, but then the rest are relatively small and just put one container each. The Apollo set is now done. So the bike set is now done, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sets left, if I counted correctly, and we have 2, 4, 6, 7 containers left. So we definitely don't have enough containers, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Yogurt time. So yeah, then just getting to work today and hoping that there is no more spiders falling from the ceiling, but who knows. Yeah, then it's definitely nice that, well, I mean, it's only been like a week or so, but the computer has not randomly turned off even once yet, so that is definitely nice. So yeah, there's that. And then I don't think I recorded it, but if I did, sorry for this double clip back to back in the video. It would have only been the last clip, but for me it's been quite a few hours. But then last night, with a bit of help, got all of the architecture sets taken apart. And I don't know why I pointed to these are not the architecture sets, these are the architecture sets. And so all of those were taken apart, and so now it is only these two sets remaining, and everything else is taken apart. So I'm going to get these two sets taken apart, and then it is finally time to start parting out all of the stuff to Bricklink. Still leaving that thing till who knows when later on. But yeah, then some of them, just to recap, like the modulars, I'm probably going to check the contents complete and then list on eBay or Bricklink as complete sets, because they are actually worth a bit more as complete sets rather than parted out. There's two of those, so I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do for that, mostly because I want to save as much drawer space as I can, because this is going to take up a lot of drawer space. But then for the most part, other than for maybe one or two of the architecture sets, the rest of it's just going to get parted out. But even all of these might be parted out. I don't know, I'd have to check all the values again. But yeah, then just have Once Upon a Brick, the one that was missing the minifigures, but dark green is a nice color, so it's still a cool set. And then also the older Friends set. I think this is the older one, yeah. Here, and so yeah, it's just these two here, and yeah, then hopefully we can get that done relatively fast. The boat bag that had not boat the ship in the bottle set. It had like a whole bunch of really random parts just mixed in there. Not all of these, but most of these were just in that set, just like this guy and stuff like that. Who knows? But then we found a few more brick separators, which I'll add to the stash of brick separators over there in an unreachable container. But then yeah, this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching if you got this far. Today is Wednesday, so the next vlog should be out on Saturday.